In the main event, this is the one for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fight that fans across the world, fans from Ireland, fans from Russia, fans from all over the world have been waiting for. This is the fight that is going to make or break one of these individuals. And I'm talking about current UFC lightweight champion Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov, undefeated 26-0, versus the greatest marketed fighter, the greatest proven fighter, the first dual champion, the fighter of Ireland, Conor the Notorious McGregor, holding a professional record of 21 wins and 3 losses. The odds: Nurmagomedov is a minus 160 favorite, and Conor McGregor is the underdog by plus 150. You will see me talk about my betting picks as to why that plus 150 may well make you some extra dough. But let's talk about this fight without having the opportunity to bet. In this event prediction, if you want me to summarize it, I think Khabib will win this fight. But if I were to dive deeper, I'm still torn between the two. This is your classic, I shouldn't even say classic, this is your extreme case of wrestler versus striker. Conor McGregor is the greatest striker in UFC history, while Khabib Nurmagomedov is arguably the greatest wrestler in UFC history. A great comparison to this fight, stylistically, 5 years ago, would have been GSP versus Anderson Silva. A proven striker, a proven lethal striker who knows the distance game very well, versus one of the most grittiest and one of the most successful takedown artists in the form of GSP. This is what we have now, but it's amplified. And the reason why is because Khabib doesn't just try and take you down, he smothers you, he mauls you. He crafted that term of mauling into UFC. When he takes you down, he doesn't give you a minute to breathe. He continuously punches you. He continuously traps your legs. He continuously puts you in uncomfortable, squeezed positions, feeling his pressure constantly and just getting hit over and over and over again. While Conor McGregor is the master at counter-striking. He is the craftsman when it comes to predicting the perfect time shot. He is the absolute god in thinking that you can tell Conor's range, but he's only giving you a portion of his full extended strikes, and then he puts you out with the full reach and the full extent and the full power of his strikes, which was obviously seen in the Eddie Alvarez fight. This fight is only going to go one of two ways. This is not going to be a back and forth fight. I will be strongly surprised and pleasantly surprised if it does, because this will just solidify the career of both these champions, both these one-of-a-kind athletes. But going over the press conference that occurred today, we know that Khabib is bothered by Conor. That's, I don't know how to the extent, but you cannot argue that Khabib is a little bit frustrated at Conor's antics, at his game, and at his mental warfare. So if Khabib really lets his emotions get to him, really lets get the Irish fans get to him, and tries to rush Conor as he did against Barboza, as he did against Rafael dos Anjos, Conor will clip him and knock him out in the first round. This was seen with Jose Aldo. This was seen with Eddie Alvarez. And this was even seen with Floyd Mayweather. When Floyd Mayweather rushed him, Conor McGregor landed an uppercut in the second round. That was a significant strike landed to arguably the best boxer of modern time. So if Khabib rushes, there's not a doubt in my mind that Conor wins this fight in the first or early second round. A quick rush, trying to get that knee, trying to get a leg, trying to get an ankle, will resort in an uppercut or a left or a high kick or a knee into Khabib, and that'll be lights out, and it will make Conor the two-time lightweight champion. However, if Khabib and his team and his corner, all the people from AKA, DC, Kane, Luke Rockhold, whoever it might be, his brothers, his Dagestani family, if they're able to really get behind Khabib, really set him straight mentally, really tell him that you have the advantage in this fight if you keep it smart, don't rush in, find the opportunity. You don't have to win the first or second round. This is a 5-round fight. You're even allowed to lose the first round if Conor's testing the distance. And if you want to see Conor's pattern, take your time, put enough pressure incrementally. Don't push a few inches at a time. Don't push a full meter at a time. Take it centimeter by centimeter. You're dealing with a person who's a master at distance and a master at timing and precision. The faster you go, the more opportunity you give Conor. The more reckless you are, the more of a chance you get to be slept. However, if Khabib just pushes Conor ever so slightly, if he even throws that jab that we saw in the Iaquinta, we saw in the Barboza fight, just to kind of throw Conor's timing off and properly set up a takedown, and once he takes him down, keeps him on the ground. Doesn't get his emotion ahead of him. Doesn't let the shit talking, the trash talking get ahead of him. Beats him down, mauls him as he should. He could find success in a submission or even Conor tapping out to strikes. My prediction is Khabib, 3rd, 4th, or 5th round TKO. You heard it here.